With that all down, guys, let's move on to this, shall we? According to a report in Deadline, and this is really interesting, Paramount's regime's first deal, remember, Paramount just completed and finalized the Skydance takeover of Paramount. It's a brand new day over there. Paramount regime's first deal, Dana Goldberg and Josh Greenstein's the new heads of the studio, land hot James Mangold and Timothée Chalamet package, The High Side. They write the following. It only took 5 hours into a new studio regime for incoming Paramount Pictures co-chairs Dana Goldberg and Josh Goldstein to put some bounce into the Melrose lot. The Deadline can now reveal that they have closed on the town's hottest package, and their first bright, shiny new film package will be High Side, a reteaming of a complete unknowns James Mangold and Timothée Chalamet, which of course got a lot of Oscar attention when it came out. All right, they're describing it as this, if I can find the description of it. Here it is. Listen to this. It's described as it's heat meets hell or high water. I love the sounds of that.
Count me in.
Oh, yeah. Mixed in with one of those Bruce Springsteen songs about tragic brother relationships. Chalamet will play a former MotoGP racer haunted by a career-ending crash and a family legacy of abandonment. He's running a garage and tending to his drug addict father. When his dad dies, he's drawn back into the world of high-speed risks and extreme danger. When his estranged brother, already being pursued by the FBI, recruits him for a series of bank robberies on superbikes. Dude, this sounds to me like all sorts of sign me up. This to me sounds absolutely phenomenal, and I cannot wait to check this thing out. First of all, it's James Mangold, who is a brilliant director. And we can go down the laundry list of all the amazing films he's made. Bit of a hiccup with the last Indiana Jones film, absolutely. But otherwise, I mean, this dude's impeccable. And Timothée Chalamet, I've been saying for the longest time, he is going to be the next Daniel Day-Lewis. He's not there yet. I'm not saying he is it now, but I'm saying, I've said for a long time, I think he's going to be the next Daniel Day-Lewis. And there are going to be several Oscars on his mantle when it's all said and done. Hell or High Water meets Heat on a motorbike heist action thriller with James Mangold directing? Yeah, I'm all about this. Anyway, Rob, you hear about this. What's standing out to you?
What's not to love? I mean, look, I love me some crime thrillers. I love high-octane crime thrillers. You know, whether it's anything from Point Break to Heat. I'll watch this. This just sounds like catnip to me. And it's Mangold lives in that wheelhouse too. He's done a lot of films of that ilk that I'm excited to see this. And I'm sure Timothée Chalamet has been wanting to do something like this for a long time. He can really, you know, an action hero badass. I mean, he's one thing when he's leading the Fremen of Arrakis, but I mean, he's going to be on the back of a motorcycle doing insane motorcycle things. So what's not to love? I'm in.
What do you think about, like, with this being like the first deal that Paramount, because like the article pointed out, this has been a project that a lot of studios and streamers were looking at and circling and wanted to get their hands on. How significant do you think it is for Paramount as their first kind of official action as this newly put together company that they're the ones to land that? How big of a deal is that?
I think it is a big deal in the sense that Paramount needs to come out swinging going, okay, industry, the merger is done. Skydance has taken over. You know, David Ellison has made good on all of his promises. So what are we going to do? How are we going to turn Paramount into, what's the future look like there? And I think by going in and getting one hot package like this, with an A-list director and a super hot actor. I mean, you can't get hotter than Timothée Chalamet is right now. You're making a statement. It's the kind of statement that Paramount is in the business of making big, grand entertainments, and they're coming out firing. I think this was a smart move because no one's going to look at this and say anything other than that's a winner. You know, it's not some weird, questionable art film. They are making an A-list, in-your-face, rousing, rocking entertainment, and I think that was what they should have done. I think it's a great move.
And at the same time, here's the thing. When you look at the films James Mangold does, this is not going to be, nor I think is it going to be him trying to make this isn't going to be a $220 million movie.
No.
I think this is probably going to be like a $110 million movie, $105 million movie. It's going to be a movie that's going to need like 350 to break even and become profitable for the studio. You know they're going to put it in that kind of a realm. Now, my big question is, it sounds like there's two main characters, right? So you got Timothée Chalamet is the main lead, and the secondary lead is the one who plays his brother. Who are they going to get to play alongside Timothée Chalamet? And that's going to be interesting.
I mean, yeah, and you look at I look at movies that Mangold just in his past. So he just did the Dylan movie in Indiana Jones, but he's done Ford v Ferrari, Logan, Night and Day, the Tom Cruise movie, 310 to Yuma, Identity, and he did Copland. So you're going to have an action-oriented character piece. And I think what, Heat and Hell and High Water is those two things, you've got a great character dynamic and hard-hitting crime thriller things. And it's not like I thought Night and Day got a little over the top, but it showed that he could he could manage his action scenes, and he's always been great with character. I mean, Copland is one of the great unsung Sylvester Stallone movies. If you're a real Stallone fan, you think back to Copland, he really changed his image with that.
Oh, it's one of his best performances in his whole career.
Delivered a terrific performance. And Mangold has always been great. I mean, he gave us The Wolverine and Logan, one of the great superhero films of all time. But also what made Logan work was all the characterization. If you took any superheroics out of that movie, it would still be great. Yeah. And I think that's what he's really good at, is combining action and character. So it doesn't surprise me that I'll bet the script is great.
Oh, so. Yeah, I have no doubt. If they're already like lining up to get this thing, I'm sure it's awesome. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think of the sounds of this? We got James Mangold and Timothée Chalamet teaming up again. The last time they did that last year, ended up with a ton of Oscar nominations. I expect this to be no less fantastic. Whatever you guys think about it, jump down in the comment section below and leave your thoughts there. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.